All right. Greetings and welcome to the Table in the Tavern. I'm your host, Patrick, aka Leon Jenkins. And tonight we're going to be playing a little D&D. And because we're playing D&D, I brought along some friends. Because due to us having a virtual table, we're just going to go around the virtual table and introduce all of our little compatriots now. Starting up, we got a little bit of a small party today, or for right now. I'm sure Siobhan and Curtis will drag in later. But for now, Jessica, if you're there.
I am here.
All right. You want to tell us a little bit about yourself, a little about the character you've been playing tonight?
Well, I'm still kind of a newbie to D&D. I've only been playing for like a year, going on a year and a half, and love it. My character, her name is Shotzi, and she's a ranger elf. She kind of just, I don't know, keeps to herself. She's there to help out with the team. She's not really much of a lone wolf anymore.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
All right, and Vincent, what about yourself?
Oh, I'm playing Kortar. He is just kind of a simple country fellow trying to do the right thing. Right now, the right thing is dragging my brother home.
Dragging your brother home. Very good. All right. So, like I said, we got a couple of players that will be rolling in a little later. But in order to go forward, we typically take a little look or glimpse back. As far as a recap, I know it's been a little while since we played. Scheduling is the bane of D&D. Everybody knows that. I can never make a bad guy as difficult as scheduling. But we are planning on all being here at some point this evening. But anyway, does anyone recall what happened the last time we were playing?
Stairs. So many stairs. Well, I guess on two sessions ago.
Stairs, yes. So this recap is powered by W Energy. A little chance for a segue there. W is clean energy. No artificial flavors, no sugar added, just clean energy. W is designed for gamers, helps with focus. Be better with W. And in the description below, you could find a link that can take you to the W site where you can purchase your own order. And of course, look through all their wonderful, delicious flavors. And by using the link in the description below, you can get yourself 10% off at checkout. And with that, I think a couple weeks ago, we were dealing with someone's brother, a vampire that, well, unfortunately, fell in with the wrong crowd and was saved by his brother, making his journey to rescue him from himself. You guys made an ascension up some very, very treacherous stairs, and met with a priest. Had a little combat with some ruffians in the village that didn't look kindly upon the vampire that the village was helping after the vampire had, laid waste to the city's hopes for, a prosperous future. But alas, in the end, due to his Vincent and the rest of their actions, had managed to deal with the villagers, and of course ascend the mighty stairs once more, to have your brother, as it were, revived. having the illness that had, or disease, I guess, vampirism that has stricken him, abolished. So yeah, I suppose it would be going downstairs, but going down is easier than going up, right? It's got to be.
Certainly.
All right. So, what do you guys have any? Anything you guys have planned that you want to do here in particular? If not, I've got stuff.
I think weren't we trying to get off the island and get back to the mainland?
Indeed.
Or
I believe specifically at the end of Connor being fixed up from his case of, the sanguine flu, we all get it. The two draconic party members we have following us around, Hito and Charlemagne, I do believe said that they have a brother who wishes to have us congregate in his dwelling, if I understand.
Indeed. That was where you guys would have taken your long rest. So you guys should be all happy and healthy now. Why don't you guys go ahead and make me some perception checks?
perception check coming up. Shotzi pulled off a 15.
Oh, 1 second. D&D Beyond is whining and telling me that I need to log in.
Okay.
I have absolutely no idea why. Not like
I
I've
had
had
to
any
do the
reason.
same thing. Yep. I had to
How'd
totally
you
re-log in.
Yep. Once again, it is the minor things that end up being the largest setbacks. Stairs. D&D Beyond.
You guys are so funny, but it's true. I can't believe I did that.
Let's slip on that later and crack my neck.
Yeah, don't slip on that later.
I'm being bad later.
Here we go. Let's go. A phenomenal perception check of a 2.
Okay. Nice. So you were perhaps thinking about the last thing you had mentioned to me, which was heading back to the village to get some equipment and so forth that had been left behind. So probably pondering about that. Meanwhile, Jessica, what was your perception check? Remind me, please.
I got a 15.
You can see up on the horizon that there is some storm clouds starting to form. Of course, you can also see the village down below, smoke, rising from chimneys and so forth. As you can see the entire island, laid out before you. Okay. But Vincent, was the goal to head back to the village then? Vincent, I believe you are muted.
Muted. You're muted. I'm not muted.
Good. Sorry, I'm turning around the fridge. If we have left equipment there, then absolutely. But otherwise, I don't have a reason to, other than getting through the village to get. But
Okay. All right.
Wasn't it for the armor? The sunlight armor?
yeah, but that's a lot closer to the boat than it is the village.
Oh, sorry. I just visualizing this how we're set up is a little hard. I got too strong of imagination. I'm like, it could be like this, could be like that, could be like this. Like, yeah, all over the place. But there's storm clouds coming. I can tell you that.
Okay.
I will leave it up to the captain to decide if we're allowed to get on the boat. But like, I'm all for getting on the boat.
You can even see Vincent, passively with your passive. You can see your ship, that you actually came to the island on, down in the bay below, off the coast of the village, or where the village is on the island. Now, if you want to, you can go and roll me a new perception if you like.
Is that just for him?
Well, all of you if you like, but
An 18.
18.
Yeah, I'd like to re-roll because that's normally one of my high spots.
Yeah, basically trying to see something different.
Shotzi got a 16. Ooh. It must be thunderclouds.
Yeah, so Quarter and Shotzi, you guys can of course see the village, like I said before, down below you. And yes, Vincent, you may also notice the storm that is moving in. And of course, there is something a bit new to you, perhaps, on the village. You can see it extending from the shoreline. It's what looks like a wharf or a dock. Some of you may have recall, them building a dock as time, transpired. The captain had made arrangements to start a trade route to this island, and so a wharf or dock had been built. That dock seems to be now complete. It's a nice little tidbit, but yes, you definitely see the ship that you guys came in on down in the waters below. So it's time to descend, I suppose.
Suppose so.
Okay.
Yep. Time to get off this island.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll let you guys decide. Okay. We can roll some climb checks for you, dear Virix, or we can just let you guys, ascend passively. How would you like to go about it?
What
Do
do you
want
roll?
to try to challenge the stairs today?
I'm feeling adventurous. It's been a couple weeks, but I'm not the luckiest.
I tell you what, you can roll with acrobatics, okay? Because you're going down. If you begin to tumble, you can just kind of pull it off with your dexterity, perhaps.
Could I just misty step my ass all the way down?
You can misty step most of the way. The stairs are 60 feet, so it would take at least 2 misty steps, or some descending, and a misty step.
Okay, I like the sound of that. That sounds better.
So as far as I know, your misty step only allows you to go 30 feet. Maybe you have. It looks like you could. It looks like you could, if you wanted to burn both your. You have a use that you could do per day. Looks like it comes from your decisions as you. Pardon me, as you made your character. Through your elven lineage, and then you also have Misty Step as a spell that you can cast. So technically, if you wanted to burn the second level spell slot, you could use your use per day and then an actual spell, and that would just take you all the way down. But that's why I'm asking you. You could just do it passively if you want. We won't even deal with the difficulty checks that would be involved. I just know that it happens to be your greatest adversary, and that's the last thing I wanted to do is rob you of a new, encounter.
Well, no. I'm bound determined to beat these stairs.
All right. Going down is easier than going up. Okay.
Yeah, I'd hope so.
So I'm not gonna need as many checks. We'll say that you can go down, 30 feet at a time. Okay, so that means you're not going to need 4 separate checks to get down. You're just going to need 2 successful checks. Okay.
Okie dokie, I'm down for that. How about you, Vincent? Muted.
I am down for challenging the stairs.
And he's got advantage with athletics and a +8 of that skill, so he's all about it. But yeah, go right on ahead there, Shotzi. Let's see how this works out for you.
All right. So what's my first check?
Yeah, go ahead and roll. You can either I'm going to let you roll with acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
Oh, okay.
And you have 40 feet of movement, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so that is a successful 24 that I saw pop up. So you descend without any issue 40 feet down the stairs. You can see the base of the stairs before you. Seems like you have this lit. Vincent?
It wasn't me that rolled the 24.
Oh, it wasn't you that rolled the 24. That was Vincent.
Yeah.
No, they rolled a 1.
Oh, Chelsea rolled a 1. So, Quarter, you can see the base of the stairs. And as you're looking out upon the stairs, you see Shotzi roll down the stairs beside you. Go ahead and roll a dexterity to catch her.
Oh my god.
And Shotzi, roll me a d6. And remember, I gave you the option just to bypass the stairs altogether.
Got
So,
3.
Unfortunately, Porter's reflexes are not fast enough to catch you as you go tumbling by. Okay, so this it's going to be all of that 3. I was gonna give you half damage, but it looks like you're going to take all those 3 points of damage as you tumble down the stairs. Go ahead and roll for yourself, Nancy. Roll me. I'm going to give you the choice. I want to be fair to you. Either strength or dexterity to stop you from falling down the stairs further. Otherwise, I'm going to have you roll another d6.
Okay. Saving throw. I came up with a 12.
All right. So you managed to, grab hold of one of the rocks as you start tumbling down before you tumble off the side altogether. And right yourself. Go ahead and, if you would like, Make a athletics or acrobatics to continue down the stairs down to the bottom.
We can make it a 3 for 3, but that I have to carry.
You rolled another one?
I'm gonna die on the stairs. It's happening.
All right.
Even die on the stairs, babe. Oh my god.
The stairs continue to be the bane of your existence. All right. I'm rolling some D6s.
Oh, you're right. I should have missed these steps. Damn it. Listen,
all right, so go ahead and roll. I'm sorry. Go roll 2d6.
Okay. 2. It's a 6.
All right, so you're going to take 6 additional points of bludgeoning damage as you tumble down the stairs.
Yeah.
But good news is you're at the bottom of the stairs now.
6.
Everyone gets there in their own way. And Vincent, I suppose if you haven't already rolled in athletics or looks like you rolled a 10 for athletics.
I rolled a 15.
15 total. 15 will be a success for descending the stairs without any trouble. You do find Shotzi at the bottom of the stairs. She looks a little beat up. You can see there her dress and yet her face has a little bit of, dirt on it and a bit of you see her nursing a scrape on her knee. She looks like Peter Griffin at the bottom of the stairs.
I'm not even gonna risk it because I know there's a set of ladders after this. I'm just throwing Shotzi over my shoulder and going down.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. All right, so go ahead and roll athletics to descend down the rope.
Wait, as he's picking me up, I'll be like, "Oh, the stairs, the stairs."
That is a 25 to haul the Shotzi.
Yeah, you pick her up with no trouble. It's well within your carry weight to carry her around. I think we did determine that before. As she is literally all of 111 pounds, and you can carry well over that without any trouble. With your amazing strength, my friend. So there are 2 more ropes to descend. And since we will stay within the parameters of it, we'll just continue rolling those. Just make sure it all works out. We got 2 more there, Quarter.
Oh boy. I also realized my level up hasn't fully gone through, so I will fix that. But that is not going to fix what the next game means. A 22, and the second one kind of low. It's a 17.
All right. Either way, that is a success. Okay. So you make your way back down. You're in the cave system that the villagers call, home in their sanctuary. You can see the exit from here, the chasm in which you had climbed through or walked through, had a bit of hieroglyphs and so forth on the cave wall. You can see that entrance before you. The inner dwellings of the cave seem rather, bleak. You can hear the sound of thunder that resonates from somewhere far beyond. It resonates in a dull thud inside of the cave itself where the village is taking refuge. Would you guys like to continue making your way out, or other.
Oh, there. Or I believe out.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So as you pass through the cave, you see the sunshine again as stone gives way to trees and, of course, the sky. Go ahead and roll me another perception check.
Joy. Oh, the sun feels so good. Has he put me down yet?
Yeah, we'll say he sets you down gently as you guys. He's like, "Be careful."
Oh, thank you, Kotar.
That's an 11.
Oh, a good number. I got a 28.
Nice. All right, so the pass opens suddenly. Stone gives way to sky. From this height, the island spreads below you. Scarred but breathing. Smoke still curls faintly from the village you freed. Thin threads rising into the cooling air. Roofs stand where there should have been ash. Fires burn because people still live. The sea beyond is a dull, still gray, restless but calm enough to lie for a moment. It almost feels like you were in time with the wind and the island itself. Then the wind shifts. Far out over the water, to the northeast, something stirs. A bank fog rolls across the sea, thick and pale, clinging to the surface as if afraid of the sky above it. It moves steadily towards the island, swallowing the horizon, inch by inch. Behind it, clouds gather, dark, swollen, heavy with rain. A storm is coming. Go ahead and roll me another perception check.
All right.
A 14.
I have a 20.
As you watch, unease creeps in. The fog is moving too fast. Not drifting, not pushed by wind. It advances with some unnatural purpose. Its edge unnaturally clean, like a blade drawn slowly across the sea. The clouds above churn, folding into themselves, rising higher than any natural storm should. Lightning flickers deep within, but no thunder seems to follow. The storm isn't forming, it has arrived. The truth in the fog, your eyes strain against the haze. For a moment, you think it's nothing, just a shadow flickering in the thick murk. Just a trick of the distance. But then you see them. 3 shapes cut through the fog. Sails. Ships. Black-holed, silent, their sails darker than night itself, drinking in what little light remains. No lanterns burn aboard them, no flags fly. They don't ride the waves part for them. The fog coils around their bows, pulled forward in their wake, feeding the storm as they advance. Lightning crawls across the clouds above them, illuminating jagged silhouettes of masts and rigging. Wrong somehow. Too sharp. Too still. The storm is not leading them. They're driving it. And they seem to be headed straight for the island, for the village you saved. You hear a voice call out from behind you. The wind stirs the leaves. The wind stirs the leaves before as she speaks. One step forward from the stone and shadow, bare feet silent against the mountain floor. Vines coil naturally around her arms and her waist. Leaves woven into her hair, as if the forest itself dressed her that morning. There is no symbol of rank, no badge of authority. You've dealt with her before. This is the Druid of Stormcaller's Retreat. The island recognizes her somehow, seemingly as she looks like the island. She looks past you, down towards the village, and her jaw tightens. No, she says, then softer but firmer. You don't go back down. The mountain holds, the village does not. This island is not called Tidecolor's Retreat because it welcomes the sea, she says. It's called that because it survives what follows. She gestures outward towards the fog choking the horizon. The storms here are not weather, she says. They are memory. They are warning. Her fingers curl into the vines that encompass her at her side or encapsulate her. There is a giant who sleeps beneath the sky and the sea. He listens. He feels when mortals challenge the storm, as if they were merely wind and rain. If you walk out into that storm, if you try to outrun it, try to brave it, defy it, that giant will answer. Thunder seems to roll dramatically at that moment, deep and slow. The stronghold was built for this, she continues. Stone bound to stone, roots sunk deep into the mountain's bones. It has endured tempests that stripped forests bare and swallowed coastlines whole. Stay here. Wait. Endure. What would you like to do?
I'd like to endure. And that was amazing. I would like to ask the Vine Lady, how long do the storms normally kind of last? Oh my God, it's Siobhan!
Hello, sorry I'm late.
Girl, just happy to have you.
I kind of
we
forgot
got
it was late, and I had dinner with a chef that I know.
All right, on.
Says to answer your question, she says the storm will do what the storm will do, my dear. But it will pass and we will endure. If you leave this shelter now, she just kind of shakes her head. She doesn't seem to finish the sentence. I don't think she really has to. But the big question is for you guys: what are you guys doing? Are you guys descending down into the village below, or are you guys going to remain in the in the stronghold?
Siobhan, you just missed the best rundown of what we are visualizing before we make this choice. Oh, it's so good.
You want me to do it again?
I'm down for it.
Okay. All right. All right. So they've been deciding whether or not to descend down to the village below, as there seems to be a storm incoming. They come out of the cave, looking down upon the village below. The pass opens suddenly. Stone gives way to sky. From this height, the island spreads below you, scarred but breathing. Smoke still curls faintly from the village you freed. Thin threads rising into the cooling air. Roofs stand where there should have been ash, if not for your intervention. Fires burn because people still live. The sea beyond is a dull steel gray, restless but calm enough to lie. Just for a moment, it almost feels like you were lost in time, in tune with the island itself. Then the wind shifts. Far out over the water, to the northeast, something stirs. A bank of fog rolls low across the sea, thick and pale, clinging to the surface as if afraid of the sky above it. It moves steadily towards the island, swallowing the horizon inch by inch. Behind it, clouds gather, dark, swollen, heavy with rain. A storm is coming. Well, this would be the moment where I would ask for perception checks, blah, 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 yakety smackety, as you watch unease creeps in. The fog is moving fast, too fast, unnaturally fast, not drifting, not pushed by wind. It advances with purpose, its edge unnaturally clean, like a blade drawn slowly across the sea. The clouds churn above, folding into themselves, rising higher than any natural storm should. Lightning flickers deep within, but no thunder follows. The storm isn't forming. The storm has simply arrived. The truth in the fog, your eyes strain against the haze. For a heartbeat, you think it's nothing. Just shadow, just a trick of distance, and then you see them. 3 shapes cut through the fog. Ships, black-holed and silent. Their sails darker than any night itself, drinking in what little light remains. No lanterns burn aboard them. No flags fly. They do not ride the waves. The waves part for them. The fog coils around their bows, pulling forward in their wake, feeding the storm as they advance. Lightning crawls across the clouds above them, illuminating jagged silhouettes of mast and rigging. Wrong, somehow. Too sharp.
Yeah.
Too still. The storm is not leading them. They are driving. And they're headed straight for the island and the village you just saved. Yeah, that's it. Unless you want me to do the other part with the druid.
Beautiful. 10 out of 10.
Thank you. But yeah, the question is, what will you do now? Take refuge within the confines of the stronghold, or go down and there's obviously people down there still because the lights are on, the fires are being stoked in the chimneys. You know, there's people there. What will you do?
Um,
To say I have multiple versions written for everything I do. So whatever decisions you make, it's like a choose your own adventure. That's how I do my just how I do my stuff. It's all choose your own adventure.
um,
Should I stay or should I go now? If
how
I
big
stay,
is
it will be trouble.
how big is like the compound area that we're in?
Okay. That's a loaded question. Okay. So it's a very large open cavern. Okay. That swells all the way, topside to the mountain as you guys climb your way through. So it goes hollow all the way through and all the way down to the water. And then through that, there's many layers where you can see like different housing developments have been built into the side of the cave itself as it ascends upward. So it's surprisingly roomy, but at the same time, it looks from the outside very confining.
Okay. And the storm isn't quite there yet, but like it is very quickly approaching, correct?
Oh, real fast. Like they saw some storm clouds start to appear as they were making their way down, and now it's this full blown what looks like a freaking hurricane that's coming in. It just started just drizzling a little bit, and now it's just full blown.
I would like to go down and get our ship crew and bring them back to the stronghold at the very least.
Yeah, that was like kind of my thought process too, is like we should try to evacuate as many people into the stronghold as we can.
Yeah.
Especially if there's an implication that this is an unnatural storm.
Implication, I think I got punched with it.
Is the implication not at least cousin to hunch?
Okay.
Not punch, punch with a P.
All right, so you guys begin making your way downward. Okay. All right. Let's go and get a climb check for athletics. I'll just need one. If you want 2/4, you can carry her.
All right, Shotzi. I'm not letting you roll that fucking D20. Pretty low this time. I only rolled a 12.
There's only a little bit of difficult terrain making your way down, and the rest of that is kind of smooth sailing from here. So, all right. Yeah. 12 will be more, but be good enough. I only need a DC of a 10. What about you there, Siobhan? Go ahead and roll me. I did tell Shotzi if she could roll with athletics or acrobatics just to be fair with her because she is really bad at athletics. I'll give the same option to you.
I need just a second. I'm on mobile instead of my laptop right now, and I got signed out on my D&D Beyond app.
I'm just going to use your passive, okay? And so you have a passive of a +7 for athletics. That'll be a 17. That's high enough to pass this check.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So continuing on, you guys decide to go down to the village. All right. The shore is not merciful. The fog reaches the village first. It pours in low and fast, swallowing the docks, the beach, the far edges of the shore. Bells begin to ring. Warning shouted through the haze. And then, boom! The sound tears through the village like a physical blow. A cannonball screams out of the fog and obliterates a watchtower in a storm of wood and fire. Another slams into a longhouse, scattering debris and bodies alike. This is no storm. This is an attack. Shapes move within the fog now. Massive, deliberate. Black ships cut through the waves, their hulls untouched by the sea's fury. Their sails catch the light of burning homes. Each bears the same mark, a trident, stark against the darkness. The cannons fire again. You feel the ground shake beneath your feet as the harbor is torn apart. Crates explode. Boats are reduced to kindling. Your ship, the one you came in on, the realization comes too late. The broadside hits cleanly. The deck erupts. Fire spreads instantly, fed by oil and shattered timbers. The mast collapsed with a sound like a dying beast. The storm breaks fully now. Not lightning, water. Waves surge inland, smashing into buildings, dragging debris and bodies alike back towards the sea. Wind screams through the streets, ripping doors from hinges, tearing banners and thatch away. You are soaked, battered, struggling to stand. Let me go ahead and get some dexterity checks from y'all. Let's see if you guys are able to deal with some of this. So as you guys arrive to the village, basically climbing down out, that village starts coming apart.
That's an 11 from me.
That's a 19 for Virix.
Okay. And Shotzi, what you got there? 23. Look at you with the dexterity. So, quarter, good news, bad news. Okay? You should be fine, but you're going to take some bludgeoning damage. You all are going to take bludgeoning damage. But Vincent, you're taking all of this. Everyone else, you passed for half. Okay? So as basically debris from the village itself comes flying at you. Okay? 2, 6, 8, 12, 13, 14. 14 points of damage now for Shotzi and for Virix. You guys can take half of that, so you guys take 7. But quarter, you're going to take 14 points. So this is just debris that literally just comes flying through the air. Okay? And through it all, The ships do not falter. They turn clean, precise, sails cutting through the fog, light, and gale alike. They vanish back into the mists. The storm remains relentless as the waves crash over the ruins of the village. The druid's voice is nearly lost in the wind as you can hear her calling down from the mountain above. You challenged the storm, and it answered. All right. That was fun, wasn't it?
Nope, I want to go back.
I want to go back.
Well, the word challenge usually means pull your beaten stick. So that's what I'm going to do.
Go home. So the rain is still falling as you pull yourselves from the wreckage. Black as night. Wait. Pull yourself from the wreckage. Not the clean rain of passing storm, but heavy, soaking, relentless. It hisses where it strikes. Embers still glow beneath the collapsed beams, turning what remains of the village into a maze of steam and smoke. Your ears ring, but not from thunder, from cannon fire. The streets you once ran through, where people shouted, where fires were put out and lives were rebuilt, are completely unrecognizable now. Stone walls have collapsed inwards, crushed not by age but by impact. Homes are split open, their insides exposed to the rain. The sea has claimed the shoreline. Waves crash far closer than they should, battering the remains of the docks with casual cruelty. Among the wreckage floats the broken carcass of your ship. Mast snapped, hull torn apart, dashing against the rocks as though it never mattered.
Oh my god, that's so unfortunate.
You guys can roll me an insight if you guys would like here.
Insight?
Yeah.
All right.
To roll investigation.
You can roll an investigation as well.
Cortland's going to try and find survivors in the shipwreckage.
I like that. Okay.
Virik's got a 19 on insight, and she's also going to help Kortar try to locate survivors.
Right on.
I will be burning the wind to add to the roll.
You are a very physically intimidating person right there, Kortar. But I have to say, you have some lacking in different areas, but it's not your physicality, that's for sure. You have great intentions, though. I love
that. Is a total of 17, and I've also rolled my second wind to go with it.
Nice. Okay. All right, so you realize this wasn't really a battle. This wasn't like a warning. There was no chance. There was no like anything to get conquest from. This was some sort of punishment. Probably for, I'm sure that this all has to do with your vampire friend or the guys that you killed or the vampires that you attacked here on the city or the village. They can't have the village, neither can you, kind of thing. That's where you got us from this. Meanwhile, you guys were looking for survivors. I'm glad. There. Okay. All right.
Use the big blanket.
So, you guys are rolling investigations. Is that correct? So, I mean, you guys can roll investigation if that's what you want. Okay, so I want to make sure you know the difference between your investigation and your perception check. So, your investigation is you're going over something with a fine-tooth comb. Okay. So that means you're going through different wreckages and trying to make sure there's no one in them, or you're just going through the town and trying to look for survivors and stuff like that. I want to know what you guys are actually doing. Are you guys just
I am going
through just looking through, or are you going over with a fine tooth comb?
I am going through specifically the wreckage of our ship, ripping up all the boards that seem to be knocked loose, trying to find people buried and or drowned.
Very good.
The ship.
All right. The rain continues to fall. Steady, cold, relentless. Broken timbers jut from the ground like snapped ribs. Stone walls lie collapsed on themselves. Roofs crushed flat beneath blackened beams. Smoke curls upward from where fires once burned, hot enough to melt iron. But now it's nothing but wet and ash and smoldering ruin. Okay? You do see some villagers moving through the wreckage, though, in small, desperate knots. Hands raw, clothes torn, faces streaked with soot and rain. They pull at beams, heavy stones aside, heaving heavy stones aside inch by inch, but the work is painfully slow. Then you hear a small voice. Mama? Not a scream. It's not even really that loud. Barely hear it through all the sound of the rain and the thunder and the chaos. Just a thin breaking sound carried by the rain as you see a child stands near a mound of collapsed wood and stone, no more than 6 or 7. Their hands are all muddy, knuckles scraped raw, where they've been clearly digging on their own. They look towards the rubble like it might answer them back. Mama, please. So you see some little girl that's digging at some rubble trying to get to her mama. You see one of the villagers goes over and drops to their knees nearby, trying to lift a beam, but it barely shifts. Another shakes their head, breath hitching. It seems like they don't have the strength in them to lift this beam. If only there was a party around to help.
I feel that we should try and help them.
Oh yeah. Virix is sprinting over.
Yeah. Many hands make light work.
Okay. All right. Yes, because
it's not stairs.
Shotzi's the strong one of the group. So Shotzi and Virix, you guys go over to help the villagers lift the heavy beam. I honestly thought Quarter would be the first one to jump on that, but I was wrong. Okay. So you guys go ahead and roll me some strength checks to help them lift this beam.
I've been trying to, but there was no break in the talking, and I'm on
Sorry,
the phone.
You're good. You're good.
We got to tell Virix about Shotzi's horrible stare situation.
I can't see you guys' faces, so I don't know if you guys are trying to talk or not. All right. So why don't you go ahead and roll a strength as well then, Quarter? Everyone go ahead and roll me some strengths.
Athletics. A 21.
Yes. Virix and Quarter both of the 20. And look at Shotzi with a 19. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. All right. So you guys all grab hold of this this large beam, smoldering a little bit from the the fires that had consumed it. And you do lift it. And beneath the debris, a woman's voice answers, weak but strained, but alive. I'm here, my love. I'm here. And she climbs out. She says, "Don't move. Just stay where you are. I'll come to you." Okay, so yeah, you guys saved someone. Okay.
Yay.
But the villagers, they continue to go about, and they seem to know different. Like this one building, they were the one. Okay, one of the villagers pleads to you. He says, "We were taking refuge in the town center. It collapsed. There's at least 8 people in there. You have to help." Okay. They say that only 3 of them can be reached quickly. And they'll help with what they can. But you guys are like strong, real strong. You guys lifted that beam that those 2 full-grown men were struggling and could not budge. Okay, so let's go and get some more strength checks, y'all, to go ahead and start clearing away this debris, getting these guys to safety.
All right. Let's keep it up. Yeah.
Look at you, Shotzi, with a freaking dirty 20.
I know.
I need a hero.
I know, right? Well, you are my hero for real. Just scoop me up every time you see freaking stairs.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see it. It's okay.
Virix's strength check is an 8 this time.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Because we have our other friends here that are all helping, and so 2 out of 3 ain't bad. In fact, 1 out of 3 ain't bad in baseball. In fact, they call that doing good. So, yeah, you guys continue to move apart some debris, and you get another person to safety. Okay, but there seems to be more people still within the debris. You had 8 people. That's you got 7 more to go. Let's go ahead and roll some more strengths.
No.
So the rain doesn't stop, but it stiffens, thinning to a steady drizzle as the work continues. Beams are braced, stones are rolled aside inch by inch, hands bleed, muscles shake. No one keeps track of time anymore. Only breathe, effort, and the sound of voices calling from beneath the ruins. All right, I've got a 10 from Shotzi, a 5 from Virix, and a 23 from Porter.
Yeah, I'll just go to my laptop in the living room. I'm making a setup switch. I'm going to my laptop.
You're good. You're good. Show Satsi and Porter. That's 2 successes. So once again, you guys are able to pull away some debris. Ooh, Virix rolled a nasty, dirty little 1. Okay, so
Yeah.
why don't you go ahead and roll me a D4?
A D20, just a flat D20.
No, a D4.
A D4. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Hey, you're good.
I'm gonna roll that, and then I'm gonna make my setup switch. That's gonna be a 1.
All right, so you send yourself on some of the wood, okay, that has been burned. You grab hold of it and it burns your hand. So you were unable to assist that time. But no less, 2 successes means you guys were able to pull away some of the debris, and you guys managed to get another person to safety.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna make my switch real quick.
No problem. Quarter's amazing strength. And now it's Virus is rolling the low ones. It's funny.
Yeah, she can't lift stuff, and I can't do stairs.
Yeah, you don't go up or down very well, and she does not lift things up or down very well.
I have to be the clumsiest elf alive.
Legolas would be so disappointed in you.
Oh, you would bring that up. Oh, yeah. No, he wouldn't even look at me ever. Be like, oh, there's that one.
And you have a good dexterity that too. It's just you have a really bad strength. It's all the climb checks. But there's always something, that ends up being a player setback, and whatever.
Yeah, it's fair. I can't, like, seriously, back-to-back ones.
Yeah.
Rolling down the stairs and go.
I mean, because Varys isn't bad at strength either. She just got a +4 for it. She's not, and she's proficient with athletics, but at the same time, she rolled a 1.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So you guys managed to get 2 villagers to safety. There's still 6 more to go as you guys continue digging through the debris. Okay, so let's go with another strength check. As you can hear people calling out, we've got you, don't move, hold on just a little longer, as people continue to help you, with moving debris and trying to get people to safety. I see 2 successes.
Yep. Shotzi got an 18.
Eric's got a 21.
That's 3 successes. Okay.
We're so bad.
So with that, you guys are going to be able to pull 2 villages to safety. So you manage to find a spot where there's a couple of people pinned, and between the 3 of you guys are able to pull all of that up and allow those 2 people to get to safety cleanly. So 2 for 1 there, guys. Good job. Only 4 to go. You guys are halfway there. All right.
Yay.
So let's go ahead and get some strength checks. Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Bleh.
I know exactly what he needs.
Each rescue seems to be a small miracle. One man is freed with a shattered leg, teeth clenched against the pain, whispering thanks through his tears. An old woman is pulled from beneath a collapsed wall, clutching a charm to her chest, like an anchor to the world. 2 siblings are uncovered together. Those are the 2 you just pulled out. Arms locked tight around one another, refusing to let go, even once they're safe. With every life pulled free, the villagers work harder, faster. More desperation gives way to determination. You guys can all roll with advantage.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yes. I like the sound of that. Advantage.
I know Quarter already gets advantage. He's like, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, I like that. I'll take the shots. You got a 14.
Shotzi, that's a success.
Rolling with advantage, Virix is gonna have a 9.
Okay. And we still got 2 successes, so you guys still managed to save one of the villagers. Just a couple left to go, guys. You guys continue to pull out the debris. Faint, exhausted, still breathing. Let me go and get some constitution checks from everyone.
Do your very best, even to your own gut.
Constitution?
Yes.
Okay.
This is hard work now,
Did take it seriously.
taking through all this debris.
Nobody should be able to take those rights.
Dirty 20.
Nice. All right.
Shots again. 12.
You guys all succeed, so no penalty for continuing going. All right, let me go get those strength checks. And yes, I'll let you even roll with advantage, inspired by your hardy little constitution checks.
I need roll no more. You got a
Okay.
22. That's
Yes,
the
you
highest I could get.
Highest you can roll. All right, I see 3 successes. Nice. 17, 22, and an 18. Very nice, guys. Sorry. Yeah, an 18. It was an 18. Okay. So, yeah, you guys pull away more of the debris, saving 2 more people. It's heavy. The final beam seems to shift. Very heavy. Fight you for a few moments. Let me go and get some strength checks to get that final beam off.
Final beam.
Final beam.
27.
21.
Shots
Chauncey,
got.
I'm going to give you advantage because you're off.
Oh
It's okay. It's okay. You still, you're helping. You're putting your hands on the beam and lifting. It seems to lift up like it's like one of those where Virix and Quarter actually had it, and you just kind of put your hands on it, and as they were lifting, you just raised your hands to make it look like you were lifting as well. That kind of thing. But but the final beam, it moves. Hands reach in, arms lock. Together, you pull them free. From the moment his boots hit the mud, the villager exhales as the village in entirety seems to exhale as one. Silence follows. Not this empty kind, but the kind that comes after a storm breaks. 8 people sit or lie nearby, wrapped in cloaks, supported by friends and strangers alike. All alive, all breathing, all because of you. A woman steps forward, older, weathered, her face carved with years of sea and wind and grief. She looks at the ruins as they smolder once more, then turns back to you. She bows, not deeply, not formally, but sincerely. You didn't have to stay, she says. You didn't have to risk yourselves for us. But you did. You came to our aid once again. The others follow her lead, heads bowed, hands pressed into their hearts and tears, falling freely now that they finally can. The child from before clings to her mother's side, watching you with wide eyes, as if trying to memorize your faces. Are they heroes, Mommy? She says, yeah. Yeah, they're heroes, kid. They're heroes.
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. Brand power, helping you buy better.
The rain continues to fall, but now it feels less like morning and a little bit more like cleansing. For tonight, at least, no one else will die beneath the ruins of Tide Caller's retreat.
12-hour power plan and save with free power every night from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m.
Yay.
Yay!
9 a.m.
Free, like pencils on an airplane free?
Free is free.
Get the
We
12-hour
saved people.
power every night from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m.
Babies don't ever stop. And behind them is an unstoppable Pampers 360 diaper with up to 100% leak.
Right. So the village thanks you guys profusely for saving them and so forth.
There's news.
And they begin to start filing their way back up to the stronghold that you guys descended from. Okay.
Doctors and nurses on hospital.
As you guys start making your way up to the stronghold yourself, you guys see Zill on the pathway up. He looks down at you guys, just kind of like shaking his head. You guys never seem to cease to amaze me. A lot of you have a lot of love in your heart. People you don't even know. Why do you risk yourselves for such people as this?
It was me, my mom, my dad,
It's called humanity.
Because, though, sometimes someone just needs a hand.
was constant terror. This person was very violent, and he was also
Right.
abusive with us.
Sometimes everyone needs a hand. Right. Well, you guys have been digging in the muck. I've been working, he says proudly. I think I may have a way off the island, especially now that we don't have a ship.
Very nice. I was considering pulling the cannon out of the wharf they just finished wrecking.
Like constant terror, you know?
Well, good news, he says lightly, clapping his hands together. You're not stranded. Bad news is you're not going to like how you're not stranded. He looks his thumb towards the northeast, where the fog still coils low against the cliffs.
Basically how I coped.
There's a cave, a cove, pirate hideaway. Been there longer than any maps will admit. A hidden cave, naturally light.
Completely debilitated.
His eyes, yellow eyes, flicker towards the rock faces around you. This island's riddled with caves. You've probably noticed. He adds a grin.
They had a successful YouTube channel.
They call it a smugglers reavers, deserters, occasional merchants who don't ask permission. They've got ships, fast ones, slow ones, all different kinds. Crews that don't ask questions unless, the answer pays. I won't lie to you. They're pirates. Unpleasant, unreliable, prone to betrayal. But they do sail when everyone else sinks. And right now, they're the only ones that will. I may be able to get us in, get us talked to and whatnot. But after that, we see who's buying, who's selling, and who's sharpening knives into the table. What do you say? It's only a couple days march from here, north part of the island.
Hey, I will hopefully return soon. I am getting a phone call from my grandmother, so I will be back.
I still got a little bit more I can give to you. You guys want to roll me a perception check, actually?
Oh, hell yeah.
Sure thing.
Perception.
Yeah.
It's going to be a 12.
I got a 20.
Okay. So a 12 and a 20. Nice. Good enough.
virtual reality exposure therapy, so we would learn some triggering environments.
Find it.
I can't believe
I knew I put it in here. I just didn't put a thing next to it. It was kind of cool. I thought that was cool.
She was 100%. Which was remarkable. I never thought
Waves rise and smash themselves against the mountain face, unable to climb higher. Wait, no. Nope. That's not it.
It's okay. Redo.
It would have been a beautiful success story. I don't think anyone really knows exactly what happened. To this day.
Yeah, okay. Waves surge inland, smashing into buildings, dragging debris and bodies alike back towards the sea. Wind screams through the streets, ripping doors, blah, blah, blah. All that stuff already happened. And so as you guys look out upon the fog, you can see silhouette, almost like those ships that made their way are just leaving out of the and taking the storm with them. Okay, as the rain begins to subside and so forth.
I did it because I wanted to help. I was very close with her, and
Yeah, I thought I had another part, but I was wrong. Sorry, I apologize.
Recovery, she was helping other patients.
Okay.
I swear there was something. It's okay.
All good in the hood, yeah.
It's like 11 pages of stuff I end up preparing for this evening. I know. It's overkill.
My dad overdosed on was meth, and that's like a poor people drug.
But really, we're reaching the end of the session anyway, guys, and I'm not sure if Vince is going to come back or not. But this could be a good ending point for us this evening as we're trying to decide what we're going to be doing the next time. Do you guys want to follow Zill's advice, make your way to go see some pirates and see if they can help you get off the island, or you guys want to find some other way of doing something?
I don't know.
I mean, listen. Sounds like it has the potential for some shenanigans, some business for us to get into.
Mm-hmm.
Indubitably.
What do you think, Shanti?
I can't say the word, but yes.
Before Vincent left, he seemed, in on the idea of going, and if it meant getting off the island, he sounded like he was in. Okay. So we'll say we'll plan on doing that next time. I'll get all that stuff prepared for you guys. That'll be a lot of fun. That'll be a lot of fun. Give me a week to get all that properly done.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I assure you. We can, of course, what I did kind of plan on doing this session was going from here and then starting to travel across the island to the northern portion. But I'm not sure if Vincent's going to return or not. I don't know if you guys wanted to just go ahead and pause here and then pick it up next week. I did hear Curtis just coming home, so I did sound like he just pulled up, but it's up to you guys. It's your guys' game.
Well, I could wait a little longer to see if Vincent comes back on and, see what Curtis, check in with Curtis, see what That's a lot for him to, just like, here's how it's going, what's going on, and this is what we're planning on possibly doing. What do you think?
Conveniently enough, yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I do not mind staying on late at all to wait for Vincent to come back and also filling Curtis in on what happened. So
Like a plan. I'll just slip outside and give myself a little cigarette. Don't worry, I'll bring you.
Yeah, he might like to hear about my horrible tumble down the stairs.
oh my god, yeah, please tell me what happened.
So Pat gave us the option of, just getting down passively, peacefully, or we could, roll. And I was brave. I'm like, come on, I can't always be bad at stairs and ropes and shit. Well, I roll a 1.
Oh no.
It just, rolled down the stairs like I am the clumsiest elf ever. Kotar tried to catch me but missed, and so yeah, I tumbled all the way. Damage done. And then the next roll, I believe it was another 1.
Damn.
So I just kept rolling down the damn stairs. Oh.
Yeah. Vincent rolled fine, so he's making his way down the stairs, and he just sees Satsi just rolling down the stairs right past her. He tries to grab her, can't grab her in time. She just makes her way down on her own. I think she took like 9 or 10 points of bludgeoning damage on the way down.
Oh
yeah, 9. And then he just
about every step.
So yeah, then he gets to me and he just picks me up, and I groan. I'm like, the stairs.
Stairs are one of Shotzi's what's the opposite of being immune to something? Stairs are Shotzi's high risk.
Yeah.
My nemesis. I should have just Misty stepped all the way down that motherfucker. Yeah. So horrible. Which is why Pat was like excited when I was getting higher rolls. Like, oh look, I can do it.
Look at her go. Conquer the odds. I think it's just crazy that you rolled 2 1s back to back on something as simple as going down the stairs.
I know. Yeah. That was crazy. Yeah. But that's what happens when you roll the dice sometimes.
Literally.
Like, I was like, I seriously can't be this bad all the time. Well, streak continues. But it's all good.
You survived. You're fine.
I'm fine. It's fine. But yeah, that was a trip. Literally. I thought elves were supposed to be graceful and stuff. Like, not me.
Yeah, so do I.
Oh, and Pat had to throw out something about Legolas, and I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, Legolas would not call you one of his friends. Like, I don't know this woman.
That just breaks my heart. Nah, it's all good.
And Legolas is a wood elf. Funny. Just like you.
Yeah, I'm trying not to let this sting so bad, sir. Just. Ooh, yeah, that's not fair.
the treatment center staff walked into Amanda's room thinking that she was just peacefully sleeping and realized.
So I've been the last couple of days I've been grinding character Skyrim. I've yet to really. I guess I technically started the game last night, just a little bit, and I briefly did a little stream just to work out the kinks and stuff. But I'm level 155. Start the game. Okay. I know that sounds ridiculous. I know that. I've beaten the game like countless. I've beaten it probably every which way you could actually. This time I'm just doing playthrough basically, just for kick. It's heavily modded, so I took all I found a bunch of mods all made by some dude called oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, I have it all written down. But anyway, I want to give credit to all the different modders, all the different creators that made content for what I'm going to be playing.
It was the worst thing that happened to me.
He restored all the original holds Skyrim back to where they were before the original release of Skyrim. So basically, Skyrim was kind of built this way, and then they trimmed off a lot of stuff in order to make it basically, within what we could actually play on our consoles. Okay. The original release on Xbox and PlayStation and so forth. And so all that stuff's been restored. So you go to the Whiterun. I don't know if you remember any of Skyrim at all, but you go to Whiterun, always and he's all hollering about Talos, right? Well, he's still there, but he's got a church. He's got his own church. He's got his own home and shit like that. A bunch of different farms that they added back to it. Like Falkreath feels like an actual capital hold, it has an actual palace and stuff like that, and it's a little mansion up on the hill. It's pretty. A lot of stuff is added back. Added a mod that gives Falkreath an actual huge graveyard. They say that Falkreath is home to the Skyrim's largest graveyard, but you go there's 8 gravestones. It actually hundreds and hundreds of gravestones.
And I did find a complaint that seems to be related to the names are redacted. And it's
I'm using a necromancer thing, and I'm recreated Lady Bell. So I'm basically making a lich Skyrim to play. It's gonna be
Hell yeah.
I have a legion of minions. Made this thing called a Grimoire, okay, through one of the mods. And so now I can do different I can do different things with it. I use it simply to summon my legion. So basically the 5 last creatures that I raised from the dead then come to me. So I've got this frost troll that's been hanging around with me since the very beginning of the game. I've got that wounded spider, giant spider down in the Bleak Falls Barrow that is still hanging around with me. Just chilling in Whiterun,
As one does.
As one does. As one. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm just hopping around with my old little crew of zombies. Everywhere I go, they go.
The best part about being a necromancer, you always have friends.
Always have. I make my own friends.
Handmade.
You make friends your way, I make friends mine.
Oh.
I'm gonna start trying to stream that tomorrow. So, how far I actually get with it tomorrow.
Well, that's pretty
I haven't done
cool.
with the starting spot, so I was never in Helgen. I never was caught a bunch of Imperials to the act. Never happened. They come from Markar. That's where I spawned in it.
America's most trusted brand.
Ugh.
It's kind of fitting with being like in some regards, because like Markar, that's where all the cannibals are, where they have the secret.
Ooh.
Non-professional manual cotton pad. Wow, that's neat.
I've been considering a career change.
7 months after Man arrived
Okay.
2021.
That's really all I've been doing.
Was on Mark Layton's song on Underbelly, reading autopsy results for a man who left.
Well, Pat, you had did food industry for a while and then went to factory work.
Sir.
Yeah, I've done a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
So yeah, that's something I've been considering. I've been in kitchens for 17 years, moonlighted as a cashier. But I really kind of like the idea of getting the weekends off and, the benefits that go with a factory job.
That's one thing that you're working in food service, you're going to work most holidays because they're open.
Thank you.
I worked for like I used to manage for IHOP. It was like we make deals and be like, you work this Thanksgiving, I'll work next thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were going to be there. We're going to be there. And it's going to be somebody, all day. Christmas. You're going to be. They're open.
Yeah. And my friend was telling about a job she has close by where they get paid holidays, and for Christmas they got 2 paid weeks off. I was like, shut up. Like, that's unheard of when you work in a kitchen, especially when you are paid per hour. But yeah, it just sounds
Cares about their employees. They'll do things to keep them.
right. Yeah.
But I don't know if we're going to get a Vincent back.
What about the Curtis?
Curtis is here. He just got in. Be wrapping up in about 30 minutes anyway. Let's go ahead and cork in it for now, and we'll get back to it in a week. Yeah, in a week. I know we have holidays and stuff like that coming up, so probably observe that. I don't see that being a problem for next week. I do appreciate everyone tuning in. I want to go ahead and give a shout out to W Energy. W, be better with W. Clean energy, no artificial flavors or sweeteners, just clean energy. Be better with W. And of course, if you're having trouble finding a game to play in, don't forget playing. Head over to Start Playing Games Today and start playing a game today. And with that, I've said all my stuff. Thank you again for joining us, and until next time, be kind to each other, close together. Say goodnight.
Good night.